Hello everybody. This video is going to show you those people who purchased the Big Brother is Watching You poster, how to build the illusion and how to put it together. Now this comes here with a simple 10-step instruction. So the first part is it says number one is you're gonna need an X-Acto knife, a ruler, and basically I would suggest something like a padding of some sort so that you don't, wherever you cut, you don't cut the surface. So the idea for you to do, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to cut out the poster. Okay, you're going to take off the side here. You're going to cut out the actual poster. Now this is 11 by 17, so when you cut it out, it's a really big, it's a big poster. It's going to be, I don't know, I guess to be exact, probably I would say 10 by 14, I guess, give or take. But anyway, what you're going to do, and this is the poster. I'm going to put the original poster, but this is how it comes. You're going to cut out this part. You're going to cut out this part on the side here to the top. And then I'll show you what you have to do with each of these parts. So now, having said that, what you're going to do, and the steps here are all the 10 steps you need to do. The first thing I recommend you do is you're going to take the poster right here, okay? Before you attach it to, because you need to get a foam board. It's best if you can get really, doesn't matter what color, but this is the one that has the paper in the back that's white and stuff. Now, one thing that's interesting, when you cut down this foam board, this part, the paper tends to start breaking off, so you might have to re-glue the paper on. Not a big deal, but I mean, if you can get a foam board like in the dollar store, that doesn't have, like as you could see, there's like foam with two pieces of paper. If it's just the foam, you might be better off. So here's what you do. You're going to take a pen or something without breaking, because this is important, without you breaking the eyes, you're going to put it, before you glue it to this board here, you're going to take the poster, like the poster here, okay? And you're going to go and you're going to trace the eyes just enough. But you're going to trace it where you have to cut it because you don't want to like ruin the picture or anything. You're going to go like in the center and you're going to trace the eyes out just enough so that the indentation of the eyes will show on the board. So the reason you want to do that, I'll explain what the reason why, is that once you have it on the board, then what you do is you take the poster and you glue it on, but before you glue on that poster, this is important, before you glue on that poster, when you see the eyes that you just marked, or basically, again, you're going to put the poster without gluing it to the white foam, you're going to put it there, you're going to trace the eyes out. After you trace the eyes, you're going to do it enough so that you can see the markings here. Then what you're going to do is you're going to put a circle around the markings just to make it a little bigger and wider than the eyes are, because you want to make it so that when you put this in the back and somebody's looking at the front of the poster, you don't want to see in this area here that there's a thickness in the back. In other words, you want to cut it out so that the circle is bigger than the hole for the eye here. This way the illusion would work best. Now, once you cut it out, then you go to the poster itself and you cut out the eyes really nice with an X-Acto knife. Okay, so basically you'll have two bigger holes, and then once you have that, you take this thing and you paste the paper onto the foam board. Now you'll have the two eyes that you can look, and then if you were to turn it around, the back section would have the holes bigger than the front section, okay? So when you see through here and you go like this, you're not supposed to be able to see the board. Like if you go like this, you're not supposed to see the board right underneath here, okay? So now once you do that, you're gonna cut out the eyes. These are the eyes. You're gonna cut out the eyes like this, and you're gonna put them in a foam board. And you're gonna cut out, but basically you just glue the eyes to the foam board. Then you're going to cut another piece, which is this part up here. This is the hook in the back. And you're going to also, see, you have a hook. This is like where a nail would go, and you hook it up there. And you're going to glue it to a board as well. Then you're going to have this part, which is in the poster. This part right here. And you notice it says spacer, spacer, spacer. Well, the reason it's saying that is because you're going to take and you're going to cut out. You have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spacers. You're going to take 2 spacers each, and you're going to put one on top of each other. And then this is the product here. This is the way it's supposed to look in the back. When you have done all that, you're going to put 2 spacers in each side. You see how there's 1, 2 right there? And you're going to glue them. And you now remember, I said the eyes have been cut out. You see how the eyes are there, the 2 holes? And the 2 holes in the front right there? So you cut. Now, when you do this, you're going to center, and you're going to look through the front, and you're going to make sure that the eyes are like centered. Okay? And then in the top, you're going to have the 2 spacers again. And this is a little crooked there, but you're going to put it so that it's like this. So then when you hook it up on the wall, it's going to be there. Now, what I was saying about you cutting, if you don't cut the back here so that it's a little bigger, this area a little bigger, then you're going to have kind of the mistake I did in this one. If you notice, when you look, you can see here, and I had to use a marker to paint it black a little here because you could see a little bit the white foam. And then if you could see, I actually try to fix the situation by cutting it out. Let me see, I took this, I unglued this just to show you. I cut out the black area a little more bigger here because this hole here has to be bigger than the hole for the eyes, okay? Now look what happens. If you do that, no matter where you are, notice, the eyes look at you. See, you could be going up, down. The illusion is because the eyes are set back from the front of the poster. When you put it in the wall and somebody looks at you, look at this. The eyes will follow you. This illusion is phenomenal, and it's kind of eerie because anybody that looks at it is going to say, wow, that's weird, you know? Again, look how the eyes follow, see? So this is a miniature version of the big one. This one here, because of its enormous size, not enormous, I mean, it's 10 by 14, whatever. You put it on the wall, the eyes are going to be more, you know, they're going to be more like intense looking at them. See how much bigger those eyes are? And it's going to be a phenomenal project. If you do it, it's great. Put it together, and I hope this video explained to you how to do it right, and follow all the steps. If you need any information, whatever, you can always write me. I made the video as simple as I could without really cutting because I had pre-done this at a different time. And I wanted to show, again, look at the eyes. See? If you move it to the left, to the right, the eyes, and I'm just moving it up and down, okay, are going to follow you no matter where you are. This is the same illusion that was used to create haunted houses for television. And, you know, back in the 70s, those dark rides you would walk through, every time you would have a haunted frame, this is what made the eyes move. It's the fact that they were set apart like that. So remember, here is a breakdown one final time. Here's the poster. Here are the eyes. Here are the little pieces here. Again, this is something I made. And here's the big thing here. So when you cut them, you're going to glue them to a foam board. You're going to use the spacers. There's 2. So again, you're going to mount 2 spacers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's how many spacers are here. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 8. The idea is you want to keep it that far back so that it creates the illusion. If it's too close, you're going to kill it. It's not going to be good. Having said that, guys, thank you and have a great day.